Happy Tuesday. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday for all those who celebrate Tuesdays. Happy Tuesday, I guess. How are we doing this morning? How are we doing this morning? Oh, I knocked off my camera. Let's see. Hydrate. I need it today. I need all the hydrations. I need something in my hydration today. I am not feeling it. I'm like super stressed today. So I'm glad we're here. We can be here and chat and chill for a little bit. It's been a minute. You have an ad, but hear me over the ad. Hi, Italene. Let's check out some subbing, some resubbing. Miss G's Crafties, 52 months, Toby. 52 months of subbing. The Mongoose, 21 months of subbing. Jason North, 13 months of subbing. Susan H, 99, 42 months of subbing. Prime number, let's go. Power Belly, 54 months of subbing. Rewizzles, 52 months of subbing. Lots of 50s today. Crazy. Naper Villain, 38 months of subbing. Let's go. I saw first time chatter in here too. Where are you at, Emperor Yuki? Good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing super well. Happy Tuesday. Yeah. Doing great. Catching up on the Relay Discord chats. I should be doing that myself. I have not. Is there a I haven't looked. I should ask about this. Gamma 30 months of subbing. What it do? How you doing, Gamma? Is there a Relay channel? I could pop this up right now, but I'm too lazy. Is there a Relay channel for London trip planning? Because that's what I've been doing, chat. That's what I've been working. Deep denim blue. I love this shirt. I don't wear it a lot because it's like this weird, it's like this cool work shirt type of thing. And it's shiny on screen, but like not in real life. It's like in real life, it looks like it's worn out, like faded, but on screen it's shiny. So I don't wear it that much. Live show London. Okay. I'll look at that, Pillix. Thank you. I need to look at that. Now, I'm already on the edge today. I don't know if you can tell my eyes. I'm just like tired and stressed today. I love this shirt, Guinness. I love this shirt. I'm already on the edge. And then Sergeant Story comes in with the 25 gifties. So, like, I know Sergeant Story has been just like a huge gifted sub to this channel. You know, everyone, like, I don't care if you give any subs, give 1 subs, give 1,000 subs in Sergeant Story's case. It always surprises me. And always, even though Sergeant Story's done a lot, I'm still surprised every time. So that's a good thing, is what I'm saying. Like, it feels good. I appreciate that, Sergeant Story. I am very much teetering on the edge this morning, so you've already got me. Sometimes you could throw a bunch in there, and I'm like, yeah, let's go, get hype. And here I am, like, already, like, on the edge this morning. So that's how my day's going. That's how my week's going. Very hip shirt. I love this shirt. I usually wear this. This is a good pen show shirt. Oh, this is the shirt I wore to Uniball because I can do this. Boom. So this is the shirt I wore to Uniball. And I wear this to pen shows a lot because it's a good pen show shirt. And we were back to like short sleeve type of weather today. It's going to be like 60 degrees. Even though I'm wearing like a t-shirt under this, which I never do. Like I've rewound myself back to like being like a 15-year-old. Apparently I'm taking clothing recommendations from my son or something. I don't know. Maybe I just want to be a teenager again. But Sergeant Story, thank you for the 25 gifted subs. If you got a gifted sub, give Sergeant Story a shout out. Check out your new emotes. We got some fun emotes in there. And yeah. Was the roadie the pen you had on you at uni? Yeah, I had this exact pen, and it did not take them more than a minute to call me out for this pen. And luckily I was there with the president when this lady called me out, and I told this story on here. He's like, it's okay. Like it's built around our refills. She was like, she stood down pretty quick. It was a good one. But yeah, like I did that on purpose because I mean it has the Uniball Jetstream refill in it, right? But like I got like literally within a minute of me being there, it was like, we need to get you a new pen. And I'm like, do you know who I am? Settle down a little bit. But it was really funny. Really funny. Is the internet working? Yes, the internet's working. I see you, Flynn. Nobody should want to be a teenager again. Yeah, Like, I'm super good with where I'm at. It's like, would I go back to a certain age? It's like, yeah, pretty good. I'm good now. I'm pretty good now. Pretty good now. What's up, Brent Me? Toga, simmer down now. So, Pen Addict members, we have a friend of the show coming probably this afternoon. That has to go into my book right here. We're gonna do a little bit of planning stuff today. Toga and I had a great conversation yesterday. Lovely human being. Could talk to them forever. So look for that in your feeds. Probably later this afternoon. Got a bunch of things to go. I should have Italiane. In retrospect, I should have brought a Pilot Friction. That would have set them off the deep end based on my discoveries right there. That the Pilot Friction in retrospect would have been the correct call if I was going to troll them a little bit. Who knew? Who knew? Or probably any fountain pen. Any fountain pen would have been the call. I think I still owe the hydration from earlier for the redemption, so my apologies for missing that. Woo! How's everyone doing? Everyone have a good weekend? I know I've asked this before. What was the multi-pen the creator gave to you? So let me flip this over here real quick. I keep this one at my desk. So this is a standard one. This is available. So it's the 4+1. I think they just call it the aluminum barrel. And yeah, this was like my most used multi-pen. Zane's dad, 17 months of subbing. Zane's dad, I sent you a package yesterday, and it has extra stuff in it that we talked about. Wait, there's a giveaway redeem? Monguiso with the giveaway redeem. Toby likes your name. I said Monguiso. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Toby said, I don't know. You were occupied until I said Monguiso, right? All right. So yeah, this chunky barrel, we'll do the giveaway in 2 seconds, but let me finish this up. This chunky barrel works for me because I'm not a chunky barrel person. This is an ultralight type of barrel situation. So I found that it actually did work for me. So he gave me this one. He gave me a Kuratuga Alpha, and then he gave me another 4+1, the green one with the bamboo. So I've saved those off. Those are sitting off in the closet of doom, and just because I want to keep those because he gave them to me. Even though they're like standard pens, like I could give them away or something, but I kind of want to keep those, right? What is the green pen on your desk? We'll talk about that in a minute. I just inked that up this morning. So let's do a giveaway, and we can talk about, I finally cleaned some pens and inked up some pens. So let's do a giveaway first. Let's see here. We're gonna do we're gonna do Secret Wingback here. I have all my notebooks out. I gotta do some planning today. And then we'll talk about these pens and what's going on with them right now. So let's do Secret Wingback pen. I don't know what this one is, and we'll see once we pick a winner. Okay, so. I apologize. Who was it again with the redemption? Monguiso. Toby, Monguiso. All right. If you're new here, Toby's my dog. I'm not talking to an imaginary friend. Toby just happens to be really close off screen. So yeah. If you want it to be my imaginary friend, that's okay too. I'm pro imaginary friends. All right, Monguiso. Let's see what we got here. So this is going to be a wingback. It could be a pen, a standard pen, a fountain pen, or a pencil, because I have all of those things, and I don't remember what this one is that I'm giving away. And we'll all find out together once we pick a winner. All right, this giveaway is open. Exclamation point raffle. Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower. You don't have to be a member. You don't have to be a subscriber. You have to be present to win. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. And yeah, So we'll figure this out together once we pick a winner. So while you're going through entering that, let me pull up something else you can enter to win. A rare entry for me. I really like the Wingback designs. I do too. They fall into the surprise. I'm very surprised category. Right. Every time I get one, I was like, am I gonna like this? And it turns out like I really like them. Like they're generally pretty good. That's right. Sergeant Story's Karma came through on the Studio Neat Keep Book giveaway that I ran on the blog last week. I just like, that's an automated thing. So like I just push a button and it picks a winner out of everyone who entered all the blog stuff, and it goes boom, Sergeant Story. So congratulations, Sergeant Story. All right, so aside from what we're doing right now, I have this up on the blog. I was looking through my stash yesterday to figure out what I was going to give away on the blog this week, and I found a second iridescent sport, even though I know I've given one away before. So it looked like Gold Spot still had them available. Most people are sold out on them. Because this was like a couple years ago. I think it was 2022. This is a really cool one. I found an extra one. I remember I ordered a second one. I remember when I got the first one, like a second one showed up randomly because I wasn't keeping track of what I was ordering. So if you go over to that link in the show notes, thank you, Miss G's, for pinning that. You can enter one in that too. That's separate from what we're doing right now. Yeah, April 2022. That sounds about right. So there you go. All right, what do we got here? All right, y'all got about 30 seconds left. Enter to win all the things. We like to give things away here. I was going to ask if you tried out their notebooks. Whose notebooks? Wingback? Or something else? SD Redneck. You ask them if I tried out their notebooks. Which notebooks? And if they're, you're saying, Wingback, do they have stone paper notebooks? Yeah, I have no interest in trying a stone paper notebook. The other reason I don't wear this shirt is because it's so dark it makes my forehead shiny. Because my lighting's not that good. Cool. Yeah, stone paper I have no interest in testing again. Like, I'm good. Like, I don't think there's going to be, like, an option that's going to be good. Unless if you're a ballpoint pen fan, it's awesome. Like, there are situations where stone paper is great, just not for the types of pens that I use the most. All right, let's pick a winner. It's a refillable notebook? I need to go look at, if you can pull up a link, I'll go pull up a link in a sec. Hey, thank you, Glyph. I appreciate that. I need that today. Stone paper. It's rocks. Okay, that's a little hilarious. Oh, yeah. Sergeant Story, I don't worry about it. I just like to point it out when I see it because I don't ever think about it beforehand. I'm just like, huh, that's cool. All right. Let's see who wins it, and then let's see what they actually win. Yeah, I love that. I love that picture. Namisu Pulsar. All right, let's pick a winner. Momo, too late. Ah, sucker. Sherry Bobbins, let's go. Sherry Bobbins, did you win something recently? Seems like that was a recent winner. Recent winning situation. Sherry Bobbins, are you here? Thank you, Ringback. I'm going to pull that up real quick. And we'll look at that next. Sherry Bobbins, are you present? Oh, you won the Camp Sinclair. Or the Camo Sinclair. Nice. All right, let's see what you won this time. This will go good in your Sinclair. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, that's the fountain pen. Dang, that's cool. What am I doing giving this away? So this is the fountain pen that they sent me to review, right? This is the fountain pen, right? Yeah. Okay. So it's got like the 5.5 size Bach nib. Oh no, I think I did see that one, Zane Zab, but let me pull that up too. because that's kind of the things we're going to talk about today. So yeah, this is a cool. This is a really cool pen. I reviewed it very positively. I liked it. It's a little bit back balanced. I think that was my only comment. But this is pretty sick. This is a really good pen. So I hope you enjoyed, Sherry. Email me, hello@penaddict2. Hello, penaddict2. I was reading Dutch Bill Platypus. The pen is nice too. I was multitasking. Email me, hello@penaddict.com with your shipping address and tell me you won the Wingback. And that would be awesome. Oh, I haven't seen that one, Zane's dad. All right, we'll look at all this stuff in a minute. Because I also want to look at another thing that I think is on its way to me, but has not arrived yet. I was just looking for this pen. It's right here. All right, so we are definitely going to need to turn that down. Who is it, Toby? Is it the trash man? All right. Let me get Sherry's name on this. How can I attach this? I love these stickers, Pillix. We do lots of little fun little stickers like this. I think we're gonna have to go full tape situation here. Actually, let's do it like this. Because none of this is going to stick together and I'm going to lose it by the time it gets to the shipping department. This is why I need y'all to tell me what you won, because sometimes the little if I don't do this for a few days and I knock one of these stickers off while I'm transporting it, I will forget. So that's why I get y'all to tell me what y'all won. So I do appreciate that. Everyone stand back. He's got the washi out. We're doing good on this roll. Knocking it out. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Let's look at a couple of the links y'all are talking about, because that's kind of what I'm planning doing today. I'm thinking about the stuff that I need to be looking at this year, or for the start of the year. So, all right. First up, I want to look at this that SD Redneck sent for the Sherry Bauman's, thank you. I really appreciate that. 5 gifted subs to the community. Y'all enjoy your gifted subs. Really, really appreciate you, Sherry. Help cover the cost of shipping. No problem. I'm glad to do it. I'm very glad to do it. I'm just glad y'all are here hanging out. Really appreciate it. That's super cool of you. Thank you. All right, let's see here. All right, so Wingback notebook. I have not seen these, nor have they sent me one. So refillable. So let's see. So is it a cover? Carstone paper A5 or Moleskine Classic hardcover notebook. That's funny because those are 2 different dimensions, chat. It's National Handwriting today? Oh, you're copying Moby Dick? That's cool. That's a good choice. Good morning, Murdoch. Is it National Handwriting Day today? Well, I guess I need to post. I'll post something later. So it's a. Let me pull this up. Purple Prose 44. Thank you for the follow. So it's just a cover. So like a sleeve. So like this. But what's interesting, is this on the inside? Pass. Hey, I love your inspirational quotes. Let's not make them permanent on my thing. Give me a card or something. I don't care how great the quote is. Like, let's not do this. I thought that was just like an overlay until I got it a little bit closer. That's no bueno. Like, cool. I appreciate the idea, but let me do that. Let me do that. So also, the Karst books are A5 and the Moleskine is not. So I guess that's the difference here in the vertical, how they slide it in. Yeah, I'm okay with not testing this out. Yeah, give me this. This is fine. Put your logo on it. Cool. Put your logo on it. Cool. Yeah, it's pretty steep. What would it, 130, 150 bucks? Something, 156. Yeah. No biggie. Not for me. Good morning, Toasty Treat. It's good looking, but I don't know how. Super average. All right, let's look at this. I have not seen this. So Year of the Dragon, $8.49. God, it's 45 bucks. That's pretty cool. It's definitely Year of the Dragon season. Yeah, that looks good. It's kind of subtle. I mean, it's subtle in a Karen Dash kind of way. Like other companies, this is outrageous. For Karen Dash, this is like subtly good. Subtly good. I do not actually like writing with an 849. Is it too small? It's a small pen. It's Wood Dragon. It's Wood Dragon, not Water Dragon, I believe is the dragon. Yeah, 849s would be too thin. You might have accidentally forced me to start an 849 collection. Yeah. It says the inscription inside is optional. Good call, Faith. Good catch. That's good. It's very optional. Very optional in my case. That makes sense. They're thin, but they're just nice. That's why I like them, because they're thin. But they are definitely not for everybody. Jackie's right. Totally. So yeah, that looks good. But it is the year of the Wood Dragon, but I don't know. I won't pretend to know the differences. The differences. Maybe I need a different refill to sway me. The Goliath is a good refill, but like the Jetstream's better. But I like the blue refill, so I stick with the Goliath in there, and it's pretty good. I feel you. Some people, yeah, I mean, ballpoint pens aren't for everyone either. Friday Paper Brand Jamund. Gamont. I don't know how do you say moon? Is it just like mooned? Neon letterpress business cards. Ooh, those are cool. Man. Too bad I don't need business cards anymore. That's nice. Last Mund rhymes with fund. Fund. Okay. Yeah, Mund. You're probably right. It's got to be right. No, it doesn't make you old. I love business cards. I'm usually, if I get a business card that is really, really, like mooned. You have a good place to get one. Oh, what were you saying, Murdoch? Got my 2024 planner, so the trauma's over. You can find a lot of closeouts now. I know Van S Pens was at one point had a closeout. I have old Penadic business cards with my old email address on them, and they're letterpress from Skylab Letterpress. They're the most beautiful business cards. Let me see if they still have like a 24. Yeah, here we go. I know they were like most of these are on sale. I don't know how much. I don't know if there's anything good left in stock, but I'll throw this link in there for you to at least look. They do Tam Servo. I think it would be worth it to redo them. I just found some of my old cards in the Closet of Doom recently. And they're just beautiful, but it's an email address I don't use anymore. So I'd rather not give them out, and like have like the like they don't have all my good links on them anymore. Probably have my Twitter handle on there. D4S3 is out. Get excited. Yeah, I'll probably try to play. I'll play this. I don't know if I'll play this afternoon or not. It's been a few weeks. But last season was fun. Last season was fun. The clinking sounds, Toby. Yeah, he's kind of bouncing around. His collar's clinking. He's brought his toy now to his blanket. So he's just trying to get comfortable. You good? Just so you don't think I'm crazy, all the new listeners. Toby Cam. He brought his toy. Monguiso. So yeah. There we go. Make cards, you should add QR codes so it's easier for people to get to the right place. That's actually probably a better idea because the links can change, right? Put that like on the back side and go to like the what do you call it? Like the link shortener, like the Bitleys or link trees or whatever those things are. I have an OMG LOL, so it would like send you to that page. Where is mine? Where is mine? Hey, look at me. I did it. So that's my Linktree page. Shockingly accurate, chat. Shockingly accurate. Yeah. Yeah, just don't cancel my sub. I have it extended out pretty far. Every time they run a sale, I just add time. I love their platform. And then they'll do like a sale, and I'll just add time. I'm sure I'm like 2 years ahead of time. Yeah, I have at least 2 years on mine right now, Stretch. So yeah. Do I even have this on my Instagram page? That's where it would actually have to go, and that's where it would actually be useful. And I probably don't even have it there. I need to have this in more places. So anyway, that's me. You check my OMG LOL all the time. Well, I do. My status does work well for that. That's where I do my. They have the status page. Just as a platform, it's really good. So, yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. So that's where I put out my status page. I could do a lot more with it. They're gonna do they're working on a photo platform. Yeah, the status page. No, that's perfect. They have a blog. They're working on a photos platform. They have all kinds of like little verification things. I don't know. It's just nice web tools that are useful, well made, thoughtful, creative, and reasonably priced. So it's good stuff. It's good stuff. I should do some like gifts to the OMG LOL because I think it's pretty cool. I posted my Namisu review, Namisu Pulsar review. The more I was using it, the more I got into it for what it is. And I think it's a writing pencil, right? Which I think there's a difference between like a writing pencil and then like your traditional mechanical drafting engineering style pencils. And I enjoyed writing with it. I don't know that I would pick it over like some of my other favorite, just like mechanical pencils with a pipe. Like I really like the design of like your lead pipes in, these front ends here. I really like a pipe based mechanical pencil. So like it's never going to be used for that. But I thought it was a good writing pencil, and I kind of enjoyed it. So if I thought of it more as like a pen, I was more into what they were selling here. But it's definitely not as much as much of a drafting pencil, and they're pretty expensive. I mean, like it's like $55, which I think is probably fair. $58, something like that. So overall positive. My conclusion was that if you're looking for more of a drafting style pencil, I'd maybe look at the aluminum barrel because it's going to be much lighter than this one. This actually turned out to be not a heavy pencil, but heavier, so the weight balance was a little bit weird. Assuming you had a Rotring 600, what would you find as a unique use case? Like if I wanted to write in, like if I was doing like a copying project, like I would use this type of pencil. Like I think of this is almost like the rollerball version of a pencil, and the Rotring is like the Pilot High-Tech C type of pencil, right? And I use those Pilot High-Tech Cs, that type of thing for most of my writing, right? That fine, controlled writing. But if I was doing like a copying project, like this one here, like I could see using this, but also because I have a 0.7 refill in this one. Dragon Drawer, 14 months of subbing. Let's go. Thank you so much, Dragon Drawer. I appreciate you. So yeah, I think of it more of almost a rollerball type of pencil, which is weird to say, but that's how it felt to me. Great song choice. Yeah, I'm a huge Aesop Rock fan. Plus the lyrics are just, I could just go. Like that's one of the easy, if I need lyrics to copy, I just look up Aesop Rock or Doom or Czarface and just go. Brad, did you see the Plotter podcast? I did not. Where can one find a Plotter podcast? I did get the email about the California Pen Show special editions. Do they have that on the blog? So if you're into, where would it be? There it is. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up. They posted on their IG. All right, so the California Pen Show, they're doing a Plotter pop-up at the show, and then they're at Flex Pen to Paper the Monday after. This is where in San Francisco a couple years ago, I got to pick out mine. So I got to put the parts together for my plotter. Got the silver hardware on the narrow style, which this wasn't a very common option, so I was glad I got to pick this out. And then Chicago, I got my initials put on it. And then this time they have, you can do the build your one like I did here. And then they have the edge, what are they calling, like that? Where's the thing? The edge, these things, corner hardware. The corner hardwares for this, I think I'm gonna skip that. Right, I think I don't want more metal banging on the outside. That's just more things I can scratch. So like the corners hold up really well. I don't need the corner. I'm gonna pass on the corner holders, even though I think they look cool. That's not my aesthetic. Like that's not my aesthetic. Yeah, the paint's holding up great, right? So, oh, Zane's dad, you probably want to leave today because all I'm talking about is buying things today. So, and then they'll be at Flex Pen to Paper, which is an LA-based stationery shop, who I love. So, yeah, very cool. Looks like an event there from last year. So cool. Oh, sorry, I'm sitting here on the wrong screen. So, yeah. There you go. So, there we go. So, then Plotter has, so it's called Creative Refills. Hosted by Job. Does Job work for Plotter now? I didn't know that. Does Job work for Plotter? Put this in my. Bum, bum, bum. All right, so I'm going to add this to my podcast, hopefully. Let's see if we can find it here. Job works for Design Phil. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Creative Refills. Okay, got it. So there you go. You can just search for Creative Refills. It pulled up. So like the feeds are active. Dun, dun, dun. Cool. I will definitely check it out. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, cool. I had no idea. All right. Yeah, Joe Bluth. Okie dokie. Let's see here. What was I looking for? Brain cramp. Oh, I know what I was looking for. One moment. Uno, momento, por favor. Sarah Blam, 7 months of subbing. Thank you so much, Sarah. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. All right. So the one thing I am working on this week is starting to think about kind of like pin budgeting, pin show budgeting. I never do like a very strict budget, but I have to have kind of like a broader idea of when I go to a pin show, what am I allowed to do? Because last year, like early in the year, I think Baltimore was my first show. Like I just went ham, right? After not being in a pin show for like 6 months, I went to a pin show and went like nuts, and then was all of a sudden like right back in the Atlanta pin show. I was like, oh well, I really don't have the budget for that. I know, like first world problems. Sounds like a spreadsheet show. So I've been thinking about like the things that I want to, in general, pick up. Like, and I don't know about new releases that are coming like down the line, but I was thinking when that Pelican, the Orange Delight Pelican came out, I'm probably going to get that pin, right? So that's, a couple $100 here. I just bought my first pin of the year last week, my first fountain pen of the year. And so like that comes out of the budget too. Like like, hey, what do I need to be buying? So like I can go to a pin show and not buy anything. Like that's totally fine. But I usually end up with like review goods, giveaway goods. Like I don't have to have like any personal pin stuff, but I do need to think about like budgeting and spending. So, with LA for me right around the corner, LA, then like 6 weeks later is Atlanta. Like that's honestly pretty close together for thinking about budgeting shows. So I'm trying to think about that right now. And then I just bought might just go ham at the show. I know. So the problem is, and I haven't even gotten to the real problem here, which we're going to tell you in a second. Join you in no buy land. That's really tough for me. I've already failed any no buy I've been a part of. Any 2024 no buy, any January no buy, because I did buy from our good friend Skogsy. I don't know if he's in the chat today. A Skogsy pen. He's been on a heater posting stuff, and I saw one that hadn't been bought like a day later, and I was like, hey, can I do the can I swing this? Will this be my first pin of the year? And it's this one right here. You've been summoned. I'm talking about my pen I bought. This is the first pen I bought this year. So I saw this. This is a material that I love, a material color and style that I love. Especially since Skogsy's not going to be at the California Pen Show. And I would have bought something from Skogsy there. I saw this one and I was surprised it didn't have the little sold tag next to it. And I was like, this is exactly what I would pick out for a pen. So I DM'd Zach. Zach said it's still available. Sent me a message, and that one's gonna be on its way to me here in the next week or two. So yeah, I'm thinking. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I'm starting to track these things. So that does mean, yeah, Baltimore is 100% not happening. Almost certainly, because it's only two. The more I thought about it after I sent that to you, it's like 2 weeks after LA, and then like 3 weeks until Atlanta. Like I could just like Baltimore's such an easy trip for me though. It's like, could I just come visit for like 2 days? Like, I don't want to totally do that yet, but this is kind of like the bigger picture thing that I'm thinking about is like managing pen shows budget wise and putting on some guardrails in just the budget. Like, I'm okay with like the travel budget to go to the things and then having like the other personal budget and work budget, figuring all that stuff out is what I'm just kind of like thinking about today. No buy Baltimore, like I could totally do that. So I got to think about it. If it's any considerate, Skoggs is going to be in Baltimore, but it's a write-off. Yeah, right. So, and I'm basically burying the lead here, because what's going to happen is I'm going to hit all these pen shows. I'm going to take my trip to London, and then I want to go to the San Francisco pen show this year. And that's a budget buster. Like I just have, like, I'm already mentally preparing for the San Francisco pen show and trying to figure out how I manage this stuff. So I don't know, just things I'm thinking about. So as I keep showing you pictures of this pen. God, that looks good. I'm excited for this one. I have San Francisco and DC taste and Ohio budget. Such a good statement. That's really smart. That's funny. So yeah. So that's I'm literally budgeting, thinking about my year based on the San Francisco pen show. Biggest issue, it's 2 weeks before my thesis defense, so I've decided if I can take the week given off Pennac, we're going, that would make a huge difference. If I had to bet money on it, I would bet money that I'm not going, but I'm not ready to give you a definitive answer yet. I would bet money I'm not going. Oh, for Lent, my wife came up with a good idea. Instead of giving up something, we're going to be giving something away every day, so expect some sales posts from me over in the Slack in the coming weeks. Nice. Yeah, so I've actually... This topic's actually coming up today because yesterday I booked my flight and my hotel for London, and I'm just like, it's like, oh my God. It's like, holy cow. And then I know I want to go to San Francisco, which I have not booked anything for. So this is what I'm thinking about. So I'm going to London in the end of July, like the last full week of July. Dutch Pen Show. The Dutch Pen Show is actually at a really good time. I just don't know that I could afford London and the Dutch Pen Show in the same year, much less in a 2-month span. So that would be nuts. So family vacay in London? No. Relay FM 10th anniversary show. The Dutch Pen Show is announced. I think it's June 2nd. Do I have that correct? It's the first Sunday in June. Sela Nakaya. You've booked your room for the DPS. And then still have to and then still go to San Francisco after that. Like I can't do all the things, right? So this is where I'm like really thinking about. I'm going to go to the Manila Pen Show, but saving for a Japan trip next year. I actually literally considered that as well, Zane's dad. Like, obviously not this year, but I was like, oh, look, like the Manila is always a really good show. So it's a mess. It's a mess right now. So at the beginning of the year, it's like the world is my oyster. And then like I planned like 2 things. I was like, the budget is gone. So this is to say, like, I haven't solved anything or I haven't figured anything out. But now I've had 1 pen purchase. I'm definitely going to buy the orange Pelican. And then like I don't need a bunch, but like I do buy stuff for review. So I'm really thinking about this whole budgeting thing right now. Will Tokyo have a Kickstarter? I don't know if we're gonna do any more Kickstarters. I don't know. I have like that's so off the beaten path right now that I can't even think about that. So anyway, that's why I was thinking about pen planning today, especially now that I have two on the list, one I've bought and one I will buy. So what I was doing is that in my William Hanna where I have all the different project stuff, like my London trip's in here for like one of the projects, and then I'm going to start keeping track of the things that come in. So even if I didn't buy them, I want to keep track of what comes in this year. So this year, really so far, has only been the Studio Neat stuff, the Keep books, and the Black Steel Mark One. Big Eyes doing an Ultim Pen Kickstarter. I did see that. It's like I've almost backed that, and I was like, well, then that's $150, and I like them. I like the pen design. I like that they're using the Kaweco nibs, which I think will be controversial. Ooh, dun, dun, dun. I like the idea of that, but like, I just bought this Skogsy pen. I'm gonna buy a Pelican. I'm getting ready to go to the LA Pen Show. Like this stuff just escalates for me like really quickly. Like I gotta be careful in what do I want for me? What do I want for work related reasons? Reviews, things, because I buy a lot of our review products. Some of them I get for free, but I do buy a lot of our review products. So just thinking about that kind of stuff. So yeah, like I'm gonna talk about that Ultim, Big Eye Design Ultim on the podcast tomorrow. So yeah, just thinking about budgeting. Bought my Shown pen. That's my budget for the year. That's perfect, SD Redneck. This is you with video equipment. Yeah. So I bought the Skogsy pen because it's like perfect, right? Like I'm going to buy things online that speak to me, and that doesn't take away from like a pen show or pen show budget, but it does. I was like, I've got a nice new pen. I'll probably carry that with me to the LA shows. Like, hey, this is the last pen I bought. Like, do I really need this other one? Right? If I'm not buying something to like review it, do I really need it right now? Right? My Toyota Craft is full. Like, we're at 100. Right? Let's see. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pens inked up. I probably have like 5 open slots here. One of these isn't in there, but the rest of them are. So like, I'm starting to like, I'm already at like, hey, we need to release the pressure valve a little bit. Time for a second case. That will never happen. That will never happen. Oh, did I say what the green pen was? No, but we will talk about that in a second because I inked up 2 new pens for review, for ink reviews. So we'll do that in just a second. But yeah, that's all I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking about these days, right? Because I'm obviously in a very fortunate and privileged situation where I can do a lot of this stuff for work. So I also have to be very careful that I don't like shoot the budget right from the jump. So could offset expenses with a sale page. Yeah, like I kind of want to do, I've kept thinking, do I want to slow roll the sale page? I've always done them in batches, 15, 20 pins. But should I just like, would it be better for me to just drop stuff in there as I do it, just one at a time? Boom. One at a time. Boom. I don't know. Something to think about. Because there's still probably another, I probably right now have a good 10 to 20 pins I could sell. Like without even missing them. Like relieve some pressure in there. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking about right now. I don't have answers. Definitely trying to pace myself and thinking about these shows at the beginning of the year and how they will affect something like the San Francisco Pen Show in August. So I just wanted to bring that out as an idea, like I'm thinking about now as everything I need to, when I go to a pen show, I need to be thinking about my San Francisco pen show budget. The London trip's kind of its own bucket. And I'm going to manage that a different way than the pen show and travel stuff is all in one big bucket. Best way to do a sale is to do a sale. That's 100% right. Would love to see the Skogsy pen in LA if I have it then. Will I have it by then, Zach? I don't know if I will or not. I think he said he was going to send it like in the next week or so. We were in no rush. I'm in no rush to get it. So, but I just can't remember. Not even worried about it at all. But if I do, I will bring it. Do you usually sell pens every year to help the budget along? Generally speaking. And it's not as much to help the budget along. It's the stuff management, right? I get a lot of stuff. That's why I give away so much stuff. Just because I get a lot of stuff for free. And I don't sell stuff I get for free. So that's why we do a lot of the giveaways. And yeah, it's more of a stuff management than necessarily a budget management. I won't pretend that it doesn't help with the budget. But like I'm saying this like I have some fixed budget dollar amount and I don't. It's just a general concept of not having too much, using the things that you do buy, things like that. So yeah, giveaway. We should do one. Okay, we'll do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway. And then I'll show you these 2 pens that I inked up. Just getting ready to review the inks in them. So let's do a giveaway, and we'll see where we're at. So what did I give away? I gave away the Wingback. Let's do some paper. What is this? Okay, so we'll do that. Oh, this is cool. That. Let's see here. All right, I think this is good. Well, let's save this. Sorry, I'm changing my mind here midstream. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Sorry, this is taking me longer than I anticipated. Lots of stuff down here. Okay, here we go. I'm just trying to find a combo with this notebook. It was harder than anticipated. I know. Where's Elizabeth when I need her? Dang, she went off that last time. Whew. Okay. You got your pen stand and love it. Nice. That was a cool little block. All right, so I have this Hobonichi notebook I just found that I must have ordered at some point. So this is just like a regular notebook. It's not like a planner. And it's got these little art patterns on the pages, which are really cool. Yumi Kitajishi, maybe? So, yeah, it's got all these little patterns on the pages, which I think is cool. So, and I think these pages like tear out pretty easily, maybe? I don't know. So it's a cool little notebook. This is like A6 size. And then I have this very odd Kaweco fountain pen rollerball. So this is the rollerball tip that you can put cartridges in. I'll find a pack of Kaweco cartridges or something. I'll send some cartridges along with this in case you don't have it. I don't know do they make these anymore? I'm not sure if they still make these. But it's cool. Can't wait to win this giveaway. Yeah. Like this is why I was digging around. I was like, oh, what is this red thing sticking out here? So it's kind of neat. Yeah, so let's do this. Yeah, do they even sell these still? I don't even know. But that's what this is. So it's Kaweco Sport with a rollerball tip. So that's what we'll give away. One person will win both items. Do I have any red Kaweco cartridges? Yeah, I don't know. I'll grab some cartridges for that somehow. Even if I just have like some blue, black, or blue, or whatever. All right, this giveaway's open. Giveaways open. Exclamation point raffle. One person will win the notebook and the Kaweco Sport. All right. Tess, finally. Excuse me. I keep forgetting to answer your question here. Well, this is the giveaway stuff. We'll leave that there. So this is the Franklin Christoph 46. Yeah, 46 in the Olive, I believe. Is it Olive or Olivine? I think it's Olive. And then I have a black, what size is this? Extra fine SIG that Audrey put on here for me. And I bought this at the Atlanta Pen Show. When was it, last year or 2 years ago? One of my favorites, just setups. It's a really crazy good color. And I chose it. I just inked up these two pens this morning. And this is the Aurora 88. I forget exactly what they call this one, the color. But it's the all black one, right? So I owe a review of this pen. So I wanted to pick a good color. SIG is like cursive italic, but a little bit softer edge. Unica Nera. Thank you, O4A. Look at you being in here. You say Aurora, O4A appears. First time in forever. I summons them. So I had these inks that I needed to get reviewed. So these were in my review queue. And I kind of wanted to do these together. And I spent some time this morning. Yeah, y'all got about 45 seconds left for the raffle for the Hobonichi and Kaweco. So y'all can do that. Does Santa Fe or Albuquerque have a pen show? No, but does Albuquerque have a pen store? Can't remember. So these are some Pen Chalet Dominant Industry inks. So Crimson and Citrus. You know, they're like the sunset based inks. And I was looking. Santa Fe pens exist. I can't remember. I couldn't remember. One of them had a store. Yeah. I like green the way you like orange. Well, you'll be happy, Thea around. I see what you did there. I always ink orange in this pen. So I put citrus in this pen. And I'll write with them in just a second to show y'all. And then I did crimson in the black pen, which I think was a good match. What I was trying to do this morning, I was trying to find two pens that were like similar pens, so I could have kind of an equivalent setup for reviewing. And then I went through the whole box. I was like, I could do two Shown design pens that would be good matching for these inks. Then I was just like, do I really want like two of the same type of pen inked up? Then I was just like, forget it. I'm just going to do whatever I want. They don't have to be related to each other at all. So my final choices were a Shown pen. And then I have I almost inked up citrus in my Shinobi, my Newton Pen Shinobi, which is so good. I wanted to ink that up, but we'll wait. We can't have too many things inked up right now. So anyway, that was the long answer test, which is why I was holding out on you, because I kind of had like a whole thing with these pens, these inks. Just did them all this morning. I think they're ready to write, so we'll test them out here in just a minute. Let me finish this giveaway. SD Redneck, that's pretty much what I did. Oh, look at Co's little head there. So yeah, so long story short, I love the Model 46 Olive A. That's been the last Franklin Christoph I bought because it kind of like won. Like that's kind of like everything that I've needed. I haven't found a better one yet. So, all right, let's pick a winner. Peck of Purple Plumes. You are the winner. Do I have any purple ink cartridges to send? Peck of Purple Plumes. Peck of Purple Plumes. It's been a while. You have definitely won before, but it had been longer than I thought. And now you've won again. I think that's what has to happen, right? Shoulder pin. Shoulder pin. Peck of Purple Plumes gets a corgi butthole. Just because. All right. Email me your shipping address. Tell me you won the Hobonichi and Kaweco. And I'll get this out this week. God, it already doesn't feel like Tuesday to me, chat. I already feel like we're into like Thursday this week. All right. Let me clear that off. Andrew, you asked me. Andrew Kuhn, you asked me randomly. I don't know why I thought of this now. Friend of the show. I ended up with like, on the first pass, like 28 guests. So I have like the next 5 months solid, and then we're gonna wait to keep emailing people from there. So, but you and I, we should definitely do something at some point. But I haven't sent an email yet to everyone. So I need to make a mention this weekend. That's on my notes this weekend, is to say, hey, you may not have gotten an email yet because we got a really, really good response. So hold tight. All right, so yeah, I think if you and I do something, we need to do something a little bit different. Either just like reverse it, or just do like an all questions type of thing, or I don't know. You read me the riot act, tell me how I'm wrong about stuff, any of that stuff. I keep you in my back pocket. You're my break glass in case of emergency contact. All right, so you know what? Let's do something else here. I was getting out this bank paper to write with. Let me see what I have in my sampler set here. Let me see. So let me test out these inks. I haven't really written with them this morning. Can't remember. What would be... I'm just going to gravitate to the Tomoe, right? It's the bank paper. Life is too yellow. Clairefontaine. OG Tomoe River. Endless. I thought I had Sanzin in here. I don't. What do Cosmo or Light? Goodness, we're gonna have to get a sneeze emote. Goodness gracious. Sorry, chat. Speaking of Tomoe, I'm having some poor ink performance on Sanzin. It's sad. That is sad. That sucks. I don't use it that much. I think I just have it in the one notepad that I have, the Yamamoto notepad, which isn't in this room right now. I don't think I have it in any standard notebooks that I'm using. Apologies, chat. Hey, Thule. The rodeo pads are great. All right. Let's try this Cosmo Air Light because it'll show off the color good. So this is Arizona Sky Crimson. And what size nib is this? Fine or extra fine? Extra fine. I always forget where these things are marked. Wearing a I'm a cat bled through. Interesting. I don't care for the new paper, my Hobonichi planner. I think I need an alternative for next year. So that's the new Sans and stuff, yeah. Honestly, that was the impetus for me buying my 5-year journal, knowing it was going to be the last year of the original. So these I like these Aurora extra fine nibs because they're not super fine, right? They're Italian extra fine, but they're firm. Like they make pretty firm nibs. Napervillain with the gifted sub to Purple Pros 44. Thank you so much, Napervillain. I appreciate it. Enjoy your gifted sub. My mom used to teach calligraphy when I was a kid, so I grew up playing with calligraphy pens and rainbow flavored inks. I had no idea there'd be a Twitch channel and people who are into this. Oh my goodness. That's awesome, Purple Pros. Oh, we are very into this stuff. Of all the Aurora pens, that's the one I most want to try. It looks so clean. Yeah, honestly, Glyph, I'm surprised how much I like this. I like all black pens, but like for the Auroras, seeing like some of the stuff that they do with colors, I would have probably gone to other ones. This one's pretty good. And I don't know, these pens just flow so well. I mean, they should. These are expensive pens. Like I expect flawlessness from this one, and I pretty much get it. So I really need to review this pen too. I owe them a review for this pen. But this is a good. How would you describe this red? You know, it's definitely in like the burgundy range. But it's not crazy dark. I mean, it's dark, but it's not like, I don't know. You can see the color and you can see almost like the purpley undertones. This was the pen that went around to all the riders. In theory, Napervillain, it's made it to me now. It went to Sarah 2 nanos ago. Not this nano, but the last one. Came back to me. I started carrying it. I carried it to the Baltimore Pen Show last year for me to start using it because I was going to do the travel review, and the nib was wonky. Annabelle fixed it at that show. You were there. Annabelle fixed it for me there, and then I brought it home and promptly forgot about it. But now it writes great, and now I need to review it and send it to Jeff or Kimberly, is what needs to happen. But I need to. That's kind of like a secondary reason why I inked this up, to remind myself that you probably need to review this and do the thing that you said you were going to do. So that will come secondary, and we'll probably still have this ink in it. I really like like it. I could see how Sarah used this for the whole NaNoWriMo. This was like a really good choice. This will probably be my next copywriting pen. I still need to. I've almost emptied that Royal Tangerine I was using. So I want to do a couple more pages with that ink, and then I'm going to go to this one next. So that should be good. So yeah, this is what I'm writing with now in the book. And we got to get it. Yeah, we got a little more to go there. So a few more pages with this, and I'm going to switch over to this will be the next one. Leading me to the question, if you had to use one fountain pen for a month, what would it be? So if I was going to use something, so let me lay this out just a little bit further, because there's a lot of different ways I can take it. If I'm just going to use this one pen for a month, just for pure pleasure, and I would limit myself to the one ink that I chose for that, what would I pick? Honestly, I would pick literally the most expensive pen I own, because it's just perfect for being the one and only pen and nib setup. It's the Namiki Milky Way, because it has a stock fine nib. It's the perfect size. It's the perfect writer. That's why I like that pen so much. I could literally use that pen all day, every day, in the exact state that it is in. And I use Pilot Iroshizuku Tsukio in it. It's very rare that, hey, the single most expensive, it makes sense that it's like the thing you should use all the time is like the thing you invested the most in. That's the pen that came straight to mind, because it's such an enjoyable writer. It fits my hand perfectly. It's got a great nib. I have a perfect ink match for it. And it looks cool when I'm not using it. That could be my one and only. Because, like, I wouldn't choose the Murex for that. I would actually get tired of the Murex because it's so thin. Even though the Murex might be my most used pen this month, because I've been tracking this. But, like, this, I don't think I want this for my one and only pen all month. And outside of that, we're probably you're just going into, like, the stock answer would be, like, the Pilot Custom 823. Which is funny, like, I've now picked 3 Pilot pens for that choice. That's kind of the list right now. So these inks were a pair. I mean, you could obviously buy them individually. So that was Arizona Sky Crimson, and this is Citrus. I always put orange inks in this pen. And this is a really good one. So this will be a little unfair when I review them, because my handwriting looks better with this type of nib. So what would be y'all's one and only pen? You only have to commit to a month. If you committed to a month, one pen, one ink, what would you pick? This Franklin Christoph would be a contender because of the nib. Aurora Optima Bunga Box Sapphire. God, Sapphire's so good. Mew for the same reason about the Murex, yeah. Lamy 2000 and Shinkai. Do I have to already own the pen? No, I think you can do whatever. Kaweco AL Sport Sailor Date Gokoro. I forget exactly how to say that. That's a good call. Linen Toolbar. Mountain Elves. I hadn't seen that one. Platinum Preppy. Fine. Sailor Nano Blue Black. That's a legit good choice. Like, no cap. Pilot 78G. Leonardo Magico, Piniter Twin Tank. I need to ink up my Piniter. I should have picked my Piniter for this orange one. Dang, that was a miss. SD Raven with Rider's Blood. Oh, I've missed a bunch of y'all. Those are really good. PA Opus 88, Butt Kisser. I'm almost out of those Opus 88s. I still sell probably like 2 or 3 of those a week. It's great. They're almost gone. SD Esterbrook with Kirk Spear needlepoint. I have one of those too. The Esterbrook with the needlepoint. Rockstar Daydreamer, Robert Rossi. Yeah. Should be a points reward for paper test. That's a good call. I can't keep it. Oh, Date Gakoro. Twisby Mini with fuchsia. This nib's going to dry out because I'm enjoying reading it. All right, I'm going to have to come back and read this some more. I love this nib so much. I almost chose the red or the crimson for this pen, but I think this was the right choice if I was going to do the combo. Camera autofocus is having a time. It could be. I probably have too much crap on the screen. It's probably more of a me problem than the camera problem. Me just doing too much. Pilot Justice 95 with Diatramentus Black Pepper. Yeah, y'all keep saying that black pepper. Apparently I need to get this. I still haven't bought my Diatramentus, the permanent inks yet. That's like at the top of the list. Hey, I got my Rhodey XL, but I think the navy blue Pentel insert has converted me back to blue-black. Any recommendations on a fountain pen ink? Shinkai's a little too blue. So more black? Like a little bit, maybe a little bit more gray, blue-black. Am I streaming all week as usual? Yes, this will be a regular week. What's a black or blue-black that I like? Or a gray or blue-black? What about Salix? Seiboku's way too blue. I was waiting for you to say that. If you didn't say it, I was going to say it. Because I want to say it, but it's way too blue. Y'all think Seiboku has black in it? I don't know. Ackerman number 8's probably pretty good. It might be Salix, huh? Pilot Blue Black is one of the best. I think it might be too blue. If we're trying to get a non-blue one. Oh, you know what's black? Is Diamine 1857 Blue Black is black. And Sailor Blue Black. Standard Sailor Blue Black. Seeing that Sig nib in action isn't helping my plans. It's too good. So you can tell, like, my handwriting looks good with this nib, right? But this is different, right? And, like, I'm not even trying. Like, I could really clean this up. You see the difference in edge? A nib with an edge makes for my type of handwriting. Lamy Blue Black is very gray. Underrated ink. Underrated ink. I think Lamy Blue Black that's definitely less blue than a lot of them. That and maybe Pelican. Pelican might be a little bit more blue. I need to redo some blue black ink tests. I haven't inked up much blue black because I've had Shinkai in my Murex forever. I haven't had I haven't had multiple blue blacks inked up recently. Okay, so let me clear my throat. Diamine Blue Black Trend Starker. Yeah, for sure. So I think we were less than helpful here. Literally all the things. I think Lamy, in the end, I think probably Diamine, Lamy might be your first two choices. I don't think none of the Japanese ones, all the Japanese ones are too blue. If we're looking for a blacker, grayer blue black. Mountain of Ink has a blue black page. Very good call, Sarah Blam. We're sitting here doing this. It's like, oh, by the way, Kelly made this resource where you can just go click and like they're all compared to each other. Birmingham Boiler Steam. I haven't tried that one. I like that name though. Herbin Bleu de Profondeur. So many blue blacks I haven't tried. All right. What else do we need to do, chat? What do we need to do here? So we did this. We did this. Oh, man. This, so I did Hofquartier Grown for my planning this week. This citrus Sky Crimson is really complementary to this green. It looks nice. I did that. I did that. I need to do those things. I need to do this. I'm gonna have to put my post office on blast, chat. I already went over there once this morning. They weren't there. Speaking of inks, that's a great green ink. It is the best green ink. And we will fight. There's probably a few ink colors where there's one standout for me that's so far ahead of everything else. And green is one of them. I like Tasha Ainzu. I need to do more Tashas. This is Ackerman number 28. Ackerman number 28, which I inked up in all the things. Sands of Komodo. Omos Green. You'd think given my recent Omos love, I would have green, but I was never a green person. It is the goat green, right? Oh yeah, my post office. I haven't been able to talk to a person in their regular operating hours for 2 days now. So I'm gonna have to go back this afternoon after lunch. Lemur Lime is actually nice. It's a kind of nuclear-ish. I like it. It's bright. So yeah, yesterday I went because I have an issue. I made a mistake. So this is on me. So I had a mistake that's on me, like badly. So I'm trying to correct it and I can't, and it's making me berserk. Which is probably why I started the stream off in a bad mindset, because I had already gone to the post office and back this morning before stream and they weren't there. And I'm just trying to get this situation resolved. So yeah. I did a goof up and I can't get it resolved because no one's there. Oh, Mafia Geek, that was you? That medium nib is so good. I think that's the one thing I'm gonna get at the LA Pen Show. Is a nib grind on the Sands of Komodo. So that will be cleaned out before the LA Pen Show. We'll talk about that in the next couple of weeks, like my plans for the LA Pen Show. Right now, it's getting a nib grind, but I need to go look at. No more gifted subs would actually not make me feel better. I appreciate though. Not today. Another day though, yeah, for sure. It hit me in the right spot today. Got me off to a good start, so thank you. I do appreciate that. So yeah, I'm gonna clean this before LA. This is on the LA list. We'll just do a cursive italic on this. But it writes so well. Yeah, so like next week, what is today? 23rd? I don't know. We got time. Where do we find out how to redeem channel points? So somewhere on your screen, there's a little orange ink bottle that says ink drops. And that tells you how many you have and then the things you can redeem them for. All right. Well, I think we're going to wrap it here, chat. Anyone streaming out there in the ether? Haven't looked. Kiri, Eric, Streamscribe, Valencia Glass, all kinds of things. Pinstream. My best friend is a poetry translator, and he got me into fountain pens recently. I got a 1963 Lady Schaefer red enamel with tulle patterning. So what? Nothing more variant. Number one, thank you for being here. We love talking about fountain pens here, where I'm just kind of wrapping up today. So I've been writing and testing out some fountain pens, some new inks. One of my good friends, a lot of you in the chat know her as Anna Reinert at the Well-Appointed Desk, is a huge Lady Schaefer fan, and I've gotten to test and try a bunch of her collection of Lady Schaefers, and they're such a cool pen, so really cool. I'm glad you're here, Nothing More Variant. Give me a follow. I stream Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. 10 a.m. Eastern, Tuesdays and Thursdays, about 11:30 on Wednesdays. So yeah, we sit here, talk about pens, write things, test inks, stationery shenanigans is what we get into here. Stationery shenanigans. So tomorrow will be a shenanigans day because I'll come in after my podcast, and who knows what we'll talk about. So, all right. So thanks for stopping by. Sorry, I'm getting ready to head out. Let's see. Who are we gonna raid today? Streamscribe screaming. We haven't been over there to the Streamscribe in a bit. All right, we're gonna do a raid. We love Peyton Street Pens. I love Terry. Terry is a very good friend and a very good supporter of myself and the community. She does a great job. And we are big fans of Peyton Street Pens around here. I wonder if she'll be in LA. Probably. So I'll be in LA in a couple weeks. We need to do a handwriting analysis stream. Can we do that? Can we do that one day? How can we do our own do we have any handwriting? I need to interview a handwriting analyst and see if I'm like a serial killer or something. Yeah, it's National Handwriting Day, so I'll go handwrite something with my Olive probably. I think that's probably going to be the plan in the end. All right, let's go see what Carlo's up to. Everyone have a great rest of your day. I'm going to go see if I can get in a fight with the post office. Even though it's my problem, I just want them to be there during open hours. Wish me luck. Podcast tomorrow, 10 a.m. Stream about 11:30 tomorrow. Where can you find Omos Inc? eBay. They no longer make it. Have a great day, chat. Bye.